Well, hello. Welcome to Pioneer Map for episode 16. You join me when I'm on my way down to the store to pick up a lime spreader. We're going to lime the new field and the field we've just harvested. After that, we're going to get the flour production going and the bakery going. And then to end off, we will be delivering some sunflower oil that the mill has made from the sunflower seeds from our allotments. Stay till the end of the video for that because it is quite funny. I couldn't find the actual trigger and it took me a good few minutes of upping, downing, getting stuck and all that stuff. So stay, have a watch and have a chuckle. Right, so this is the lime spreader we're going to be getting, nice and big. We do have a whole lot of lime stored on the farm from the last time we limed. I think we filled up the trailer and only used a very small amount. In any case, that's good because it means we don't have to buy any more lime at this point in time, hopefully. See how much lime those fields take. Right, let's just get this loaded up and then we'll head off back to the farm and load up some lime and start the liming. That's it, all we go. I didn't bother putting any covers onto this because it's pretty much sunshine. It's only going to take us a couple of hours to do this job. Game hours, of course. Right, we're back at the farm now, and this whole little collection and jumble of ICBs, I think you want to call them, full of lime. So let's just load those all up. Take a little while. Got to do them individually. It's not as quick as just filling up the trailer from the silo, the shop silo that's on the farm. But we can't waste this, so let's get that done. Yes, we'll get that lime done. I'm not sure what we're going to plant in those fields yet. We'll get to that in the next little while. I might put in some early spring crops into there, or we'll have a look. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to give it some thought. This is very slow. So this is going to be the last video that I do at this resolution. I'm going to try and get a higher resolution on the future videos. When I record from the Xbox, I have been recording at 720 simply because the programs that I was using for editing just couldn't handle any more than that. I've switched to a different program now, and hopefully that'll be able to handle 180 DPIs. So here's holding thumbs. We'll see what happens in the next video. Let's get these last two in, then we'll pop up to the field and get going. The bulk of it will be done again on a time lapse, but we'll just get up there and get started first. Shouldn't take too long to have that done. So the baker has now informed me that he has all his equipment installed, so I can get the oats delivered to the mill, and the miller can get busy on producing oat flour so that we can get some oat bread made by the baker. So we'll get that all set up once we've done this, and then our productions are, well, it's not fully utilized, starting to get going. So we'll start planting crops that the mill can use And well, we already have planted, so with the sorghum will start to go in there, and the canola. Right, so let's get this. Was it canola or soya beans that I planted? I think it was actually soya beans and canola. So it might be worthwhile planting canola in this field to get some more. Because we'll have sorghum coming up on the other one. Yeah, I'll give it a bit of thought and I'll let you know in there. Well, that's done. So let's go and offload the lime that we have left. Thank goodness we didn't have to refill or anything along those lines. So I'm quite happy about that. I think I'll just put this lime under the trees over there for now. I'm going to need to build a storage area for our seed, lime and fertilizer. Ideally it will be separate storage areas, of course, but we'll worry about that at the later stage. Let's offload this and then we can get the spreader back to the store, and then we'll put on the trailer, pick up the oats as we're going to go and do now, and we'll get that up to the mill. Offload that at the mill, get the mill onto producing oat flour and distributing it to the bakery, get the bakery going. Let's probably do bread, but I do think there are some other products that we can do with it. We will have a quick look when we get there to see. My feeling is bread, really, even if there is something else that I think you can do, noodles or spaghettis, which is pretty much the same thing, but still. So I think you can do that as well with flour, but I think we should go for staples first. So if we go for bread first, then we can do some noodles once we've got more flour. I can just caught out of the corner of my eye there some of the, we've got 2 full crates of sunflower oil. As I said in the introduction, we'll take those down to their shop, which is at very least entertaining, watching me trying to find the trigger point. Right, so just have a look through here. Right, we'll get flour production started. So we've activated the flour, oat flour, setting it to distribution, so that should go straight through to the bakery. If we pop along to the bakery now, going to have a chat with the baker, tell him that it shouldn't be too long before stock starts coming through, so that he can get his ovens warmed up and get his muscles flexed for all that dough making. So there you can see we can do noodles, can do bread with just plain flour. Noodles is a 1-for-1, so that's probably quite a good thing to do, but as I said, I want to go with I'll have a quick look at the prices, but I'm going to go with bread. It's the natural starting point for a new bakery, rather than noodles. Noodles can be an offshoot. I think something we can do once we really get going. And I don't know enough about it, but I don't know whether noodles are made from oat flour. But of course, this is just a game. Right. Yeah, it's a set. Yeah, I'm going to set for bread. There, that's done. We'll set it to selling so we can sell it straight away so that everybody can get their money. And by the way, we did come to an arrangement with the miller for the income that we'll get from these 2 crates of sunflower oil, and the agreement was that we would keep the money and reinvest into his home. So we'll add a couple of little bits of extra into his home. And he was quite happy with that. He did say that he didn't have a lot of furniture, so we'll do all bits and pieces and dicky up the inside of his home. Right. Sunflower oil. Best place to take it down to the supermarket. Even though it is coming down, it's still a better price, so we'll get down to the supermarket. On the way back we'll hitch up the trailer and just drop off the tail in the farmyard. Alright, we're just about at the supermarket, which is at the port. So there we go. So as you can see, I did mark it with the green location marker, and silly me, I thought that you dropped it off in the middle of that marker, which is not quite the way it worked out. Enjoy this time lapse. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little time lapse. Well, I'm going to call it a day for this episode. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. As always, it'll help me. Thank you.